Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to be back. I've been taking a very long break and I really missed really being on YouTube and talking to you, but I'm back and today I wanted to do a little pre-Christmas video, something that could give you some ideas for Christmas present, for ideas for yourself. It is my favorite for December. Still time to get your hands onto some things and then get them for Christmas. All right, the first one that I think would really be needed in this Australian summer, this is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios 50 Plus. It's a sunscreen. The finish of this one, that's what it makes so perfect. It is a velvety matte finish. It doesn't get like that sticky white cast look that certain sunscreen can have, and sometimes some expensive sunscreen can have. My problem with sunscreens is they make me break out. So my point of difference, or the way I appreciate a sunscreen, is first, if they don't make me break out. Secondly, like, how can I apply my makeup over the top of it? Even if I just want to have my sunscreen, how my skin is going to feel. Is it going to be sticky? This one, such an amazing product. It's also such a good base for your makeup. I absolutely love this one. This is the natural one. I got the tinted version. Very different. So still very nice finish, very nice color, a bit bronzy look, but it does make me break out big time. So I don't know if that's because there's pigment in that just made me break out, but I had like those very inflamed deep fist. Yeah, not a great one. So anyway, I would definitely invest in one of those. I know that for a sunscreen, $35 is a bit of an investment, but as you will see and get to know me, there are things that I think are worth putting your money in, and some other products, like, you can really just get sort of a dupe, something that looks like, as long as the ingredients are fine, but not everything needs to be like sort of pricey. But sunscreen, you can't just get like a cheap sunscreen. Also, something that people probably don't know, I'm not sure, it's called UVA and UVB. And the one that gives cancer apparently is the UVA. I don't know if you can see, there is a circle around UVA. So that means it's really protecting against this UVA. So anyway, that's enough on the sunscreen. The second object that I wanted to talk about is those gorgeous sunnies from Carve. So Carve is an Australian brand. It's more like a surfy ski brand that does eyewear, but they're really good quality. Like, you just feel when they're nice and heavy. And I'm gonna have the reflection of the lights, but they are a dupe for Yves Saint Laurent. They're literally that, you know, cat eye look. They are definitely the dupe, the perfect dupe. Those ones aren't polarized, but they do so many different models and things, and those ones were $60. I'm gonna have few products into more like skincare, more makeup, and the first product, I'm sure you've heard a lot about it. It's like the setting spray by L'Oreal. So L'Oreal is such an amazing brand, and it is French. It's like putting literally hairspray, and it does smell like a hairspray, before your face. What I do is I really spray like this for 3 seconds, close my eyes, let it sort of like, you know, rest on my skin, then I open my eyes. But it lasts, it says 36 hours with no transfer. I've never worn my makeup for 36 hours, so I'm not quite sure, but it doesn't stay, and then you don't have the transfer. So if you go and, you know, kiss someone, in France we do the bis, so 2 kisses like this. If you wear this, you're not going to put your makeup on anyone's cheeks, so perfect. The next products that I want to talk about is coming from a brand that is super famous in Australia. It's the brand MACCO Beauty. This brand literally came and created a tsunami in the makeup industry in Australia. Obviously, they're known for their dupes. Obviously, that's not how they market themselves, but that's what they are, because each product of their range is very, very close to, you know, like a bigger or like a more expensive brand. But doesn't matter. Doesn't mean that the products aren't good. My absolutely favorite that I literally use every single day. So that's the brand, Macco Beauty. And this is the Baby Face Multi-Use Cream Stick. So it's something that you can use on your cheeks, that you can use on your lips. You can probably even just use as an eyeshadow. I probably read, what an idea, it's not a good idea. Otherwise you look like you've got a pink eye. But this is, I believe, a dupe for, what's her name, Hailey Bieber, so like Rhode. It just gives you that subtle little look, and it just sheers and blends absolutely like a dream. You don't even have to put foundation, you just put that. The color is beautiful. There's another color called Lulu, which used to be my nickname growing up. More like a red, and red goes on every skin tone, which is like the beauty. Even if you've got very fair skin to like darker skin, you can just use a powder just to set it up and you are ready to go. Another product that I really love is the bronzing cream thing. Just be careful when you use it. I literally stained some clothes because I was just on my legs and then spraying like this, and then it just squirted a bit everywhere. But doesn't matter. Once it's applied on the skin, you just wait 5 minutes and it gives you that beautiful glow. So let me show you. I'm really scared. See, it just sort of like squirts. So what I normally use, it's like a sponge or just a brush, like a body brush. You can see it just gives that nice glow look. And if you put that on your shoulders, like just like in your décolletage, which is a weird word, décolletage, because I think they try to do like a French word, but we don't use this word décolletage. Anyway, and once it's dry, you can just dress, which is great. So it's the Super Glow All Over Luminizing Tint. Alright, let's stay in the beauty area. I really wanted to talk about perfumes. So I have an obsession for sunnies and for perfume. So I'm on the hunt for like my new fragrance. I've had the same fragrance since I'm 15. And I think it's time for me just to, I think I grew out of it. It was a very mature scent. I can smell more like on older women and now in Australia, and it does bother me a little bit. So I'm just sort of looking at getting new things. So I was really surprised last time I was at Cotton On to find that they're actually doing fragrances, and the really good point, first, they're very cheap. But their perfume, their actual perfume, they're not like an eau de toilette. So perfume is going to last a lot longer, and they actually do. So this one is the White Lily and Musk. It's like a floral, musky, and still a bit sweet perfume, perfect for summer. It's not too fresh. I don't like fresh, like green perfume, but this is absolutely beautiful. And I love those perfume because they do stay. You know, if you put a little bit on a jumper, but you're not going to wash the jumper the day after, and then you put the jumper back on and you still have the scent of the perfume. At the moment, I think a bottle like this is actually $6. This one, I think it's my favorite out of the two. It's the Saffron and Tonka, and I think it's a dupe for a Myrrh and Tonka from Jo Malone, and we know that Jo Malone perfumes aren't cheap at all. I think a bottle is about $300 to $400. So if you can find something absolutely similar that lasts, why not? Like literally, why not? And I thought they could be really awesome to feel like stockings and to have extra. That makes me talk about the brand that, if you're Australian, you probably have heard of. They've done an absolutely killer marketing campaign all over social media. Is the brand Who is Elijah. I literally have probably 4 more of those big bottles, and the little ones that you can put in your handbag, which is super practical. My favorite is the Wall Street. So the Wall Street is like a leathery wood, like quite strong. I do like strong perfume, and this one is going to stay literally forever ever. The vibe is a New York businesswoman walking on the Fifth. Like, it's very chic, very, like, it just, the first note is just spicy. Then you've got like the floral and then the sweetness, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The one that obviously I wanted to talk about is the famous Nomad. So I call it gorgeous. I don't know how many times I'm going to say gorgeous. Actually, I've got a little problem saying gorgeous. This is the dupe for Baccarat Rouge, I believe. ChatGPT told me, and I got the bigger bottle. It's woody, amber, and floral. This one is the reference. There was a Black Friday. I tried the Muse, which is, it's just a different version of the Wall Street. Just a little bit more fresher, a bit more like musky, and it does have musk, and it says floral, jasmine, ambergris, musk, dry wood, amber, agar wood, and moss. So it's a bit more, it's a bit fresher. And you can see it's slightly blue. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Anyway, enough on the perfume. You can tell I love my perfume. As we are in Christmas, I just wanted to share this amazing little globe that comes with a little music. My dogs absolutely hate it, so if they hear it, they're gonna bark. But it was just from Aldi and it was $25. Sometimes when you look at faces of Santa and Elf, Rudolph, they've got weird faces, and those ones, if you can see, it actually looks like a proper person, so I like it. Right, I was in Melbourne looking and shopping a few weeks ago, and I saw this amazing slingbacks pointy shoes at Tony Bianco. I love Tony Bianco, but I thought I'll keep them in mind. There's the Black Friday coming up. I'll keep them in mind. And then I've got a passion for Target. Yes, I do. Not Kmart, Target. And look what I found. This amazing slingback in red, like that burgundy. Also a tip, I'm French, so I'm actually following French fashion very, very closely. So obviously here we are a season behind. So whatever is in trend now, it will be in trend in 6 months. So I know at the moment, everyone, it's full winter in France, but burgundy is definitely like the hit color. Sorry, different day. I've tried this new Macco Beauty blush. So it's in Bella Vita Dusty Rose. So it's a beautiful like dusty rose, but it does have so much pigment. So I didn't expect that. Like, so just be easy. It's beautiful. I think they've got 3 shades at the moment. That's the only matte. It does mention that it is a matte finish. Just keep in mind there's a little bit of shimmers. It sits beautiful. I don't like shimmery thing as you know, blushes and things, and it's still like beautiful. The other little thing that I thought I'm just gonna share with you is this awesome scrunchie. So if you're like me and you've got really thick and long hair, those ones are huge, and I can put all my hair in it. I love them. They've got 3 different colors. Stays in place, and I love like how thick it is. For me, the key is having, my dog is obsessed with scrunchies, so I really have to be careful that she doesn't steal those ones. The other products that I wanted to talk about today, if you're into like styling your hair and things, I personally have a Dyson hair wrap. And unfortunately, maybe my hair are too heavy, maybe I'm not sure that I'm using it correctly, but the curls don't last. The waves, the sort of like blowout look doesn't stay. And I'm very sad because it's an investment, and I think unless you've got short hair, then you can actually do something. Or I've seen girls that have more like thinner hairs, it seems to work, but I've got a lot of them and they're quite thick. So I thought I really wanted a brush, so I thought I'm just not going to spend a fortune. I just went to like a local Harvey Norman or something. I got this Remington brush like this, And I know you've got, at the moment, they're just popping everywhere online, but I really love this one because if you've got long and thick hair, you can see how wide that is, and you can really grab your hair and really twist. Like, it's really good. And the awesome thing, it's like you use it on wet hair. This is definitely something that you could either get for someone or get for yourself. The thing to be mindful of is it gets quite hot because it's actually blowing hot hair through there. So once you do this, you know, it starts really working once it gets quite hot. But when it's hot, it's hot. So yeah, and it gives you that very shiny effect. So I've discovered that I've got Irish hair. So apparently it's when you've got under your hair are quite curly and the top is flat. So the curls that I have in, I actually put them in. But yeah, so I thought I'm gonna try. And once I do this, I can do literally on my, you can see like those little curls here. That's new with age because I lost my hair a few years ago, and then since they grew back, they just grew back Irish apparently. So I just traveled. All right, the thing I just wanted to insert here, gorgeous, I can't use a different word to explain how amazing those pants, those barrel pants denim jeans are from H&M. They are literally the best jean that you can ever own. So this is something that you will have to size down. I'm a 10 and I took this one in an 8 because I think it's oversized. The look is like oversized, and I got this quite dark fabric, but I got it in dark because initially I had it in this color and it looked absolutely amazing with like a crop top or something a little bit more fitted. But it's more, I guess, a present to yourself than getting something for someone. But absolutely amazing, and it just fits everyone, every body shape. It's just perfect. All right, I'm gonna talk quickly about things that I really didn't like, so don't spend your money on that. There is a big thing about hitless curls and things like that. I got into that trap and I tried 2 different methods, and like the best method so far is the robe tie that you just, you know, put around there. I haven't tried the socks. So those ones from Kema, absolutely disaster. First, to put them in, you literally have to literally have a big bun on your head. It's very uncomfortable because obviously, you know, once you put that kind of things in, you might not have the best sleep of your life. But those ones are particularly uncomfortable, couldn't sleep. You can't be on your side. I sleep on my back, so very uncomfortable because you've got that bun sitting at the back, and then the curls lasted 2 hours. So not good. The other thing, and the last of the video that I wanted to show you, so I live in Australia. I'm a big fan, and I'm still a big fan of mineral makeup, and that's how I sort of like cleared more my acne. So I still have acne, but it does get better. And really the difference was stopping essential oils or any fragrances on my face, so anything that has fragrance, and then also using mineral makeup. So as soon as I did those 2 things and then a bit of like massage, I'll do like what I do for my skin. Obviously you might not want to do it because obviously I don't have like a clear skin, but you know, like what I'm doing to improve it, I will have like some photos of like before and after. It's just, you know, it's still a good step. Anyway, I'm going in circle to tell you that I love a brand called Lust Mineral. So Lust Mineral is an Australian based brand and they're doing amazing products. The foundation I do have today is the Lust Mineral Pro Liquid Foundation. I've got the shade 3, and I thought I'm gonna try this product, which is the Liquid Illuminate, and I took the shade Bronzed Glow, thinking, oh, I've never wanted to buy the Charlotte Tilbury, the ingredients not great, so I thought I'm just gonna try the clean version of it. I don't know if there's something wrong with the shade or I don't know how to use it, but I'm gonna show you. It's literally a Christmas baubles. Like it's just not possible. So it's I don't know if it's too dark. It's supposed to be something that you use before your foundation. I wanted to use it as a highlighter here, and you can't. Did you see how little I put on my skin and how far you can stretch it? But I don't know, you can see it's just like metallic. It's not like that subtle highlight and thing. And look at my finger. So I think the only way to use it would be as like eyeshadow, but then I think for me to put that as an eyeshadow, I really have to blend with other color. The good thing is like it sort of dries. I'm in no way saying that Lost Mineral is a bad brand, because it's definitely not. But this product, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that gave you some ideas, some inspiration, and maybe you found the perfect Christmas present for someone or for yourself as a little idea on that Christmas wish list. I wish you a very good Christmas if I don't see you before that.